And that's why remotes for lighting is a necessity. You gotta love it. Isn't that awesome? You just can't. I'm gonna set it down now though, because it's like a toy. 2 years ago, I said the 14mm Samyang was the best real estate lens ever. Best real estate lens you will ever need to own. And I was wrong. It is not. It's a great lens. It's fantastic. It is not the best lens ever. The 15-35 RF is the best real estate lens ever. I couldn't lie to myself any longer. So for 1 year, I've been shooting for this, and I have no regrets, and I will continue to shoot. And here is some old footage from a year ago when I first got it. We're gonna go right into that intro right now. Video. And walking right here on the ice, and everybody's ice skating. It is probably about 5 degrees, and the wind chill is about -10, -15 at least. This morning it was 0 with a -29. It was brutal. So I'm using a Canon, I think it's Canon F Concept ND filter, and at its darkest right now, I'm not sure if I'm underexposed. My hands are numb. My face, I don't even feel it. Who is in their right mind comes out here to go skiing? Lake Superior in February, and it is horrible. So I'm at 2.8 again, 1/25 second at 60 frames per second. ISO is 800. So make some good photos. 24mm, nope, 20mm. Realized at about 20, I don't have vignetting with the Canon F Concept variable ND filter. At about 20mm, it goes away. And obviously 24 and 35, it's gone. So I'm not sure if this ND filter is any good. I actually don't even use it. So this is almost like a test. I've had it for maybe a year and a half. And so maybe I'll probably invest in a better one. But it's kind of a test on how this ND filter looks. Downtown Marquette, and just walking around. Boxes on my eye, so I'll just make sure. So vlogging at 20mm is actually pretty doable. You get my whole head in. Lucky you guys. So this is what it looks like at 15. So it does vignette. ISO is 400. 1/25 again, 2.8 aperture. You got the 15mm. So the 15 is amazing, super wide. I mean, look. Whoa, look at that shot. See the clouds straight up. I am in log format, so I have a lot of leverage. It's 10-bit color. It's super hard to not shoot in 10-bit after you've done it, only because when you're color grading or fixing the white balance, you have so much leverage. It is amazing. So for the last year, I've been shooting with this camera exclusively. I stopped shooting with the 14mm. I ended up finally selling it just a few weeks ago, and I don't miss it. It's a fantastic lens. It's awesome. It's light. But I gotta tell you, after going into this is everything I missed when I gave up my 16-35 f4L lens that I had for the EF mount. What I gave up was the zoom, was the 20mm, the 24mm, the 35mm. You need those in architectural real estate, and I was kidding myself. So I was always going back to my 24-70 and kind of hitting those longer shots when ultimately I could do that all in one lens. When you're outside, when you're looking at homes, when you're looking at buildings, you're looking at landscapes, you don't want to be shooting at 14 or 15 or even 16mm. You want to get in and get more compression. You want that 20mm, you want that 24, you want that 35. Sometimes I even go to the 24-70 and I zoom in because I want a little bit more compression. It's more cinematic, it gets rid of the background, it shows the subject even better. And so this is the most versatile. This is the best buy. And for $2,200, which is what it cost me a year ago, and now it's $2,400. Thank you, inflation. I will tell you, this is a fantastic lens. It is solid, it is awesome. The other thing that you are missing when you have the 14mm Samyang is image stabilization. The image stabilization on this is awesome. Now, with the R6, you have in-body image stabilization, but when paired with this, you are getting a lot more image stabilization. When I'm going through video walkthroughs and I'm using this, I do not need to slow down my footage that much. I was upping the 14mm. I love the 14mm, but I'm kidding myself when I'm saying all you need is 14mm. You need more. You need the zoom. This is versatile. If you're a professional real estate or architectural photographer, this is the lens to get. It is solid. It is my favorite lens in the whole wide world. If I can only have one lens, this would be the lens. Only this one.